I have not done a reading in my car in like, has to be very close to over 2 years. But I have some free time right now. And I haven't been able to make a video in the past like 2 or 3 days. So I'm feeling very called to go ahead and do a car reading. Very interesting is the first reading I had that ever was expanded, was able to be seen by the most people at that time that had ever seen one of my videos, was in my car. Powerful. There's a new beginning happening. You guys have never even seen this tarot, because this is my car tarot. My car tarot, it's Surrealist. Always have a handy dandy with me. Gotta keep it on the side. Okay, so what's our reading? What's this about? I have no idea. Okay, this card came up first. You have a lot of perspective. You've changed your point of view on a lot of things. You feel fresh. You see, you've put yourself around true spiritual people. You've cleared blockages that were no longer serving. And there were tests. Not that spirit was putting you under. But it was a sense of law of karma. Go with me here. For years and years and years and years, you did high vibrational things. And you thought that because you were always putting others first, it was the right thing to do. But that's actually low vibrational, when you're putting others before you. So even though you had pure intentions with people, what was ending up coming back to you was low frequency. You changed that. You realize I have to trust. I have to put me first. I cannot save everybody. And maybe, just maybe, I'm meant to save myself. No matter how fucking cheesy it sounds. You realize that you, for so long, were trying to save yourself through other people. But you're done with that part of your life. You see the bigger picture. You're very grateful for what's in front of you now. There's entrepreneurship within this dynamic. Okay, you're expanding. I can't really have you guys see right now, but I'm being called just to pull this. I obviously don't have my spread that I usually do on my desk, so we're going to do this a little differently. This is a very good reading. You found people that want to come to a compromise in your life. Okay, a lot of you here, this is, remember, these are collective takes what resonates. A lot of you here, this is a business reading 1000%. You have business partners. You have manifested these people into your life. You all have this sense of, like, what your strengths are would be considered the other person's standard, if that makes sense. They balance you. One of you is more of a business side, and the other person is more of the face. So you're both a sense of, it's more than one person, because I'm seeing multiple faces coming up. Whatever you're doing is expanding and is going past the horizons. This is going entrepreneurial, like different countries, seeing different types of trees. I'm seeing palm trees, oak trees, like all of these different trees. You're going to trust that you're going to have to follow your North Star. You're realizing your own feminine nature to be your own inspiration. And you found, like, I'm saying, like, you're on the money. You do not have to stress anymore about making sure that the people around you have pure intentions, because you've done it. All these people are past life connections. You're meant to be in each other's life. The restrictions and everything of the past, when your mindset was stuck on mundane things, also fake forms of love, toxicity, taking you away from the bigger picture, this is going to lead to romance and such as well for a lot of you. Some of you are getting in business partnership with a romantic connection. Some of you feel pure, just pure with the ones around. You have some very protective sources as well, who are resilient and have been able to overcome, like, they're like, all of you have overcame whatever was thrown your way. But there's some form of protector in this dynamic. Somebody in here is still going to be holding back a lot of emotions because of this business work play dynamic. But you're going to be able to make this all come together. You need to start, like, when you make plans, if you haven't already, you stick to them. You don't say we're going to meet up and then end up letting fear stop you. You don't say you're going to invest and then have fear and the parasite stop you. You have opened up a whole new parking lot, a whole new destination. Your strength to, no matter the obstacle, how far, how long, etc., you never gave up. You finally figured out letting go is different than giving up. As soon as you let go, it no longer serves. And you trusted that North Star. That's when all of these people started coming in. Some of these people in this dynamic, they're really, you know how I am, guys. I'm a love reader. It always, love somehow always comes in, no matter how hard it's destination. Your strength to, no matter the obstacle, how far, how long, etc., you never gave up. You finally figured out letting go is different than giving up. As soon as you let go, it no longer serves. And you trusted that North Star. That's when all of these people started coming in. Some of these people in this dynamic, they're really, you know how I am, guys. I'm a love reader. It always, love somehow always comes in, no matter how hard I try to make it not. Because you have to know your purpose. You have to know the balance of it all. So you've just transformed. You know, you got your eyes on the money. You and a person, absolutely, that you're in a dynamic with. You've been seeing the number 444 a lot. Somebody is extremely scared that the offer would not be reciprocated if they told you that they were in love with you. This person feels like they were in love with you from the moment they truly laid their eyes on you. They're like, this isn't a liar. This is the complete opposite. This is everything I've been looking for. But this is also everything I've been looking for in a business partner as well. Somebody's going to expand and get to know you for a while. This is energy. This is straight focus. This will happen when it's supposed to. Remember, take what resonates. Maybe not all of you here, but I'm telling you, like 80% of you here are in some form of partnership with love connection, 1000%. But this is also, it's a cluster, it's a group of you. So there could even be multiple people. There could be some form of interlocking of romantic connections, so that's something to be aware of. But this will all balance out. This is normal. When you fall in love with people in more ways than one, like loving a person for who they are in the friend way, but then also then falling in love with somebody in a romance, it's hard. It's hard when you've all dealt with so many people who were vain and did not appreciate you. When you're in a room full of people that are always thinking of how everybody else feels, it's like, this is love. You guys have, eggs are a big forward movement. Eggs are a big forward movement. New life, new perspectives. You're all protected together, and it looks like somebody could have some father wounds that the masculine, or at least one of the masculines in this dynamic, is very much helping a feminine heal. Trust in your North Star. The only thing that would stop fruition with this whole connection is simply thinking you can't have it all. Yes, you can. You can have your cake and eat it too. Other people succumbed, not you. You honor your light, your dark, your yin, your yang. And people who do that, they get their spot. You claim your spot in this world. And sometimes you see a clear spot to go sit and park in, but you're on the other side of the road and there's no way you could cross at that moment. So you know what you do? You find the route that takes you back around. And then you get that spot that was made for you. It was still there. Nobody took it because it was meant for you. What is yours will always find its way back to you. All of these opportunities are being presented for more than a reason. It's because it's your destiny. Your Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays are going to be looking different than you ever imagined. You're sitting in different restaurants across the world. You're plugging your phone into many different outlets. You're picking up many different suitcases. And you're making big financial decisions. So, go where your heart flows. Go where the music takes you. And let's get it, my motherfucking G's. Alright? Alright. Let's get it.